So a couple of Fridays ago, I was chilling in my college dorm room because, well, I didn't have anything better to do. But I'm subscribed to a very cool man known as Astroid Videos, and at the time, he was doing a live stream where he ranked every single Pokemon. And while I agreed with most of what was being said, there were a few Pokemon that he trashed on for no reason.
I don't know. I feel like Probopass is kind of dog ass. I'll say it.
I mean, come on, Probopass is a pretty chill dude. I just had lunch with him the other day. Now, I was just going to let things like this slide until Frank had this to say about my boy, my homie, Turtwig.
Turtwig beats them all. No, he doesn't. Come on. Be for real.
And that was it. That was the last straw, as I knew I had to go out and prove this man wrong. Quick side note though, Frank, if you ever do actually see this, you are one of the best and funniest content creators on this platform, and I'm a big fan. Anyways, we're slowly but surely fixing that subscriber ratio, so be sure to hit that sub button, and without further ado, let's see if I can lead a team of underappreciated Mons to the Pokemon Platinum Hall of Fame. I started off by calling myself TQ, of course, and naming our rival Frank because hopefully we'll be showing him how strong these Pokemon can really be. There was no debating which starter I would select, as I immediately chose Turtwig, who didn't even take damage in the first rival battle. And there's people that say Turtwig isn't the best starter. Frank was already looking for a rematch by Jubilife City, but his Starly couldn't do too much, and yet again, Chimchar hardly did anything to us. I think I'm starting to hear some overrated chants directed towards Chimchar. After the fight, I encountered a level 1 Sunkern on Route 203. I wonder how that got there. Now, many people believe that Sunkern is a worthless Mon.
Add Sunkern.
But you know what? I got faith in it. I know there's some power behind its seeds or something. Yeah, look at that. Jeremy one-shot Rourke's Geodude and on it. Okay, maybe Frank does have a point? Or does he? Because Sunkern also knocked out Cranido, so let's go. Alright. I definitely didn't get obliterated by this random Team Galactic Grunt, Stunky, and Zubat in the Floroma Meadow. Nah, yeah, this is like fake footage. You know, AI is crazy nowadays. Anyways, the first attempt at Commander Mars didn't go as planned since Grotto got poisoned, and Sunkern is... well, Sunkern. No, I can't do it. I gotta stick by what I said. The next try at Mars went much better, as Grotto is a beast and held on with 2 hit points for the victory. That's what I like to see. Nothing really happened in between the Valley Windworks and Eterna City. I mean, Cheryl got pissed at me in the Eterna Forest because my grass type sucked against all the bug catchers, and we met this Cynthia girl. I'm sure she won't be a problem later on in the game. Okay, in Mount Coronet, I caught myself a nose pass. As I said before, I just had lunch with Probopass the other day, and he's a great guy, so I'm pumped to have him on the team. Inside Gardenia's gym, Grottle started cursing up a storm. Whoa there, dude, kids are watching. I mean, it helped us get the second badge, though. By the way, I meant to not evolve Turtwig, but I just forgot to hit the B button, so I guess we're rocking out with Grottle for the rest of the playthrough. Commander Jupiter was pretty similar to Mars, as I lost on my first try due to her illegal Skuntank. By the way, is it just me, or when you guys were younger, did you also think that Skuntank's butt was actually its face? I don't know, man. We won on our second attempt thanks to some better luck. Upon entering Hearthome City, this Baneri ran up to us because it was jealous of all my strong Pokemon, and it wanted to be like the rest of them. Unfortunately, I couldn't take it in, so we moved on to Fantina. All you need to know here is that Grottle defies logic by biting ghosts, meaning Fantina didn't stand a chance. Frank was up for another match in the gate to Route 209, but Grottle was able to defeat his Monferno. If that doesn't prove that Turtwig is the best starter, then I don't know what does. Anyways, on my way through Route 210, I came across a level 1 Mime Jr.
Mime Jr. Mime Jr., are you for real?
Aw, come on, he's just clowning around. No, that wasn't funny. What am I doing? So my first attempt at Maylene. Yeah, you know, AI is so high-tech nowadays with these fake battles, it's honestly impressive. My actual first go at the battle was even more impressive though, because Maylene's Machoke held on with 1 hit point, only to leave Groddle with 1 HP as well, so we were victorious. Come on, are you not entertained? Frank was trying to apologize to me for dissing Turtwig outside of the Pastoria gym, but it was too late. My Sunkern was already knocking out his Mons. I had this really cool strategy planned for Crasher Wake as I had Reflect and a Shockwave on Mime Jr., so I thought Gyarados would be an easy KO. Yeah, that didn't go too well. But a few tries later it went great, as even the boy Jeremy managed to defeat Quagsire, getting us the dub. Cyrus was honestly a joke in Celestic Town, and then I made sure to catch a Mr. Mime, who will be my final team member.
Mr. Mime, I'm sorry, is so ass.
Yes, I am using both a Mime Jr. and a Mr. Mime because Frank has something against the entire evolutionary line, I guess. Speaking of which, he was waiting for us on the bridge in Canalave City, but Mr. Mime doesn't mess around. Stop playing with him, man! No, seriously, don't mess with this guy. He literally swept a Byron's team the same way he sweeps Ash's house. Commander Saturn and Mars at the lakes weren't difficult at all, so it was time for Candace. Haha, everyone make the joke. Even though I had 2 grass types, the duo of Probopass and Mr. Mime was just unstoppable. The second meeting with Cyrus couldn't have gone any better as Mario stomped his way through Sneasel, Crobat, and Murkrow. Then Mr. Mime recorded another team sweep against Saturn, so it was on to Spear Pillar. The double battle against Mars and Jupiter was fine, once, you know, Frank's Munchlax went down. I mean, come on, you're dissing my Pokemon, yet you've got a Munchlax out on the field? And to finish the Team Galactic Gauntlet, Cyrus in the Distortion World was yet again a piece of cake. I've been saying this team is for real! My winning streak came to an end against Volkner though, as his Luxray was a menace. Volkner, that's not how this was planned to go. You're supposed to let me win so I can make these Pokemon seem really good. After some brutally difficult and long grinding that really took a lot of effort, we managed to barely get past Volkner for the final badge. Alright, so I may or may not have got embarrassed by our rival at the Pokemon League. My team members didn't even last long enough to get past Frank's Staraptor. Come on guys, do you not remember what he said about you? And yeah, with a little extra motivation, and totally not because of rare candies, we brought home the victory. This meant that only 5 trainers stood in the way of entering this goat of a squad into the Hall of Fame.
Probopass is kinda dog ass. Mime Jr., are you for real? Add Sunkern. Turtwig beats them all. No, he doesn't. Probably one of the worst Gen 1 Pokemon ever. I'm sorry.
Da 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 da. Banana. Sorry. Now. Banana.